Racing is about engines and tires, the thrill of the ride. And they have it all here at Prairie Park in Otsego, on a much smaller scale.
Oh, that was nice.
And every flip and trick is all free.
This track is a real blast.
Because it's a city park.
It was kind of a unique request.
Interim Park and Rec Director Nick Jacobs says the idea came from a few residents who wanted a place to race.
Is the race done?
These RC track groups got together and shared it and shared it and shared it, and just the engagement just kept going up, up, and up.
Everyone was like, "Oh, that's a great idea."
Dan Magnuson says the RC community is bigger than you might think. He owns a shop in Elk River.
This is something that you can do your whole life.
A hobby that's been around a while, but really picked up during the pandemic.
The hobby industry exploded.
And don't let their size fool you. These cars can really go.
This car will go 100 miles an hour.
And like a real car, every part can be fixed and replaced.
You flipped her?
When you ride them this hard,
the wheel just completely fell off.
Parts will break.
Right here, there's a pin that goes through there, and it busted and came out.
Jaden Sundin and his dad Joe say that's all part of the fun.
I got a pin right here for it.
And they love sharing that passion with other racers.
In this episode of 3x7 Outdoor,
they have their own weekly show on YouTube.
We talk about how to fix cars, we talk about bashing them. We do a lot of stuff.
They always dreamed of having a local track to play on. So they joined Dan and a few others and got the ball rolling.
One of my customers, we got together and met with the city.
And after a few months and meetings, the city said yes.
We thought it was an easy enough request.
And a cheap one. The city already had some dirt lying around from another project.
It was actually just trucked over from the east side and just brought right here to the track.
And after watching a few videos on YouTube, they came up with a simple design and put it together. In the end, it only cost the city about $500 or $600 to build the track here. Most of that went to the plastic barricades here and the metal spikes that they used to nail it down. Most of the maintenance is actually done by the people who use it.
well, here's a little grooming setup.
Here, even the work is fun, with a groomer Joe made from scratch.
Get some plumbing pipes and a few rakes.
It's simple, but it works. Just a few laps each night and the track looks new.
It just kind of gets all the rocks back together again and fills in the holes.
Like raising a child, maintaining a track takes a community. To give kids a fun alternative to video games and computers.
Get kids who maybe like to still hold a controller, but it gets them outside and lets them be able to, use that controller to remote control a car.
Pretty fun.
A different kind of playground for a pastime that's growing.
3, 2, 1.
And going fast.
I always tell people, if you get a remote in your hand and you start driving it, you can't put it down. It's a great hobby.
Gordon Severson, KARE 11 News.